So it's been nearly a week now since I saw Stray Kids down in London, and let me tell you guys what kind of an experience that was. You guys know that I go to a lot of K-pop concerts, and I go to them down in London or in Manchester, and I think I've only ever been to one stadium concert, and that was BTS way back in 2019 when they came to Wembley. And I just remember that particular concert being so hectic because everyone was queuing for merch, and I just remember it being really hectic and really frantic. But this K-pop concert for Stray Kids was on another level. The fans were incredible. Stays are honestly probably one of the friendliest K-pop fans I've ever come across. We were queuing to get pictures with the faces on the stadium wall. Queuing. We were single file queuing. That was like so polite, even though a few did push in here and there. But the vast majority of people were forming orderly queues, and I feel like that's just such a very British thing to do. So that was really kind. But honestly, the atmosphere was aesthetic, and the fact that you could just go shop for merch at a merch shop attached to Tottenham Hotspur Stadium was just crazy. So much easier to get the merch and pick it up. But the overall experience was one of the best I've ever experienced. The people were very nice, and the people handing out freebies, there was so many everywhere you looked. There was just like a crowd of people obviously handing out freebies. Oh, wow, honestly, so good. And then the concert itself was just amazing. So I thought that I would go over a few things that I got at the concert, such as merch and freebies as well. So yeah, these are all the freebies. Look at them, so many. So inside here is all of the like freebie photo cards. Look at how many I got. That is crazy. Look at them all. That is crazy. And to be honest with you, I was wearing this on my bag, and you can see what it is, but only if you like really concentrate. But the amount of Sungmin photo cards I got was unreal. And I come across a few that asked me who my bias was, but besides that, it was just literally, she says, oh there you go. But then besides that, it was just literally, I would pull a random one out and it would be Sungmin. And I was like, oh my god, I got Sungmin. Look, Sungmin. Sungmin. I mean, I'm not complaining because Sungmin is my bias. This one is amazing. Look guys. Just Sungmin after Sungmin. And this one is like a unit. But yeah. So the vast majority I got was Sungmin. But then I also got this one, which was Felix. And then this one, which my niece is absolutely fighting me for, but I'm not going to give it away because I love him in this. It's IN. Look at the leather jacket. Amazing. So those were all the photo cards. Like, it was just insane how many people were handing out freebies. So hats off to everybody that made the freebies and handed them out at the concert, because that just made the whole experience so much better for everyone. And then here is just like a bag full of like stickers. Don't really want to pull them out. Just a bag full of stickers. This one's really cute. Cute. But yeah, I wanted to keep all the stickers safe, so I kept them in there. We also got a few bracelets, so I wore this one as well to the concert, and it says on it, Puppy M. So again, I was wearing like Sungmin things, but not like in your face. So I was so surprised at how many I got. And then these cute little key rings. Got that one. And this one. And then from the actual concert, we got this banner. This is so very British. And I love that they read it out at the concert. Just so good. And then on the way home after the concert, by the way, the concert was absolutely mind-blowing, and I've already uploaded a video about my whole concert experience. I'll link that down below so you guys can go check that out. But after the concert, we caught the underground, and on the underground it was so sticky, so humid, but I think it is like that in London anyway, that time of year. So it was so sticky, and we had our fans on, and the train actually stopped because there was a problem with the train in front, so it was just getting hotter and hotter on this train. And then we met this really nice stay who handed out some Skazoo stickers, and I didn't know where to put mine, so I just put mine on my fan. Cute. I just felt like I had nowhere else to put it, so I was like, I'll put it on my fan, and this will just be like a memory that'll just stay with me forever. The stay was so nice, handing out all of her Skazoo stickers to the fans in the train. Just really nice in that awful situation where we were like so sticky, so humid, and stuck on this train. But yeah, we got some Skazoo stickers. So moving on to the actual merch now. I really loved the overall merch shopping experience. I was so worried because on the days that the shops were, the Thursday and the Friday, I wanted to go and have a look on the Thursday when we got there, but sadly our train was delayed, so we didn't actually get into London till about like 2:30, 3, something like that. Then we had to get to the hotel, drop our stuff off, so I felt like at that time I was worried there weren't going to be any merch left at all. So I left it, and then we just said we'd do it on concert day. We'll just have to lug the merch around. So we got there on concert day, and I was like, it's going to be a big queue because it's concert day. But actually, it flowed. You just got the bag checked, and then you were just straight in there. What an experience. That is so classy. I went to the 80s pop-up, and that was really, really nice. The Stray Kids one was so good. They had so much merch everywhere. Everywhere you looked, there was just merch, lines upon lines of it with all different sizes. That was like a huge relief for somebody like me who was like panicking about getting the right size and the right merch, because everybody knows how unlucky I am with merch. Again, I'm sad that the jersey wasn't there, but the shopping experience was incredible. So yeah, we got the Stray Kids dominATE cap. Mostly we just got this because the weather was like roasting and we had to survive the rest of the day around the stadium, so we got the cap. How cute is that? So cute. Nice. I always don't think I suit caps, so my sister wore that mostly. We also got the bucket hat. I have a few bucket hats, I just never really wear them. Oh, cute. I always find bucket hats quite hard to style. But yeah, cute. Again, we got it because it was just like roasting, but cute. Moving on to the first of the tops. And we got this one. Cute. And then it has this in the back. So this top, when I first saw it, I was like, I love it. I love the front of it, and then I like how obviously it's got the tour dates on the back. But the quality of it, for me, it felt really like thick, so I definitely weren't going to wear it for the concert day, but I felt like it was just super thick quality, quite soft, and you don't really normally get that with some merch. Sometimes the merch could be quite difficult. Then we come to the grey top. This one was my favourite. I knew as soon as I saw this in the shop I wanted it. So this one, again, I'm gonna go over the quality of the tops because this one feels so super soft, but it's also very light. And again, I don't think I'd wear it to the concert, but it feels lighter than the white one does. I guess it's different cotton, but it definitely feels lighter, and I love the colour. There isn't many K-pop merch that does grey. I know I got the 80s hoodie in grey, but the top, as soon as I saw the grey, I was like, I love it, because it can go with anything really grey. So yeah, that's why I bought that. And then we've got the tote bag. Cute. So let me tell you about the tote bag. Actually, it's a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be, and I love that about tote bags. The bigger they are, the better, because you can fit more in them. But I originally got the tote bag because we were carrying so much freebies by this point, and I really didn't know what we were going to do because the freebies weren't going to fit in our bags for the concert. So I was like, we're going to need a bag, guys, so we'll just buy the Stray Kids bag. We got to the till and she was like, I'm going to put it in like the Tottenham bag, and you won't be able to open it. So we didn't actually use it for the concert, but it's a great memento, definitely. But yeah, again, so thick, good quality, and very big. So yeah, I will leave the information about the t-shirts down below. If you guys have any questions about the merch or any of the freebies or anything that I've showed in this video, then let me know down below in the comments. I got so much freebies. I saw a video on TikTok about somebody doing a photo frame with all of their freebie stuff that they got from the concert as like a keepsake. And for those of you guys that have been watching the channel for a long time will know that I started a scrapbook, mainly for like the K-pop groups that I liked. But I'm thinking that I might start the scrapbook back up again and put together like a collage of all the freebies that I received from the Stray Kids concert. But if you guys would like to see a video about that and how I'm going to do it and what I'm going to do to showcase all these freebies, then let me know in the comments down below if that's something that you're going to be interested in seeing. I will do a video on that, and if you're interested I'll be uploading it. But yeah, because I got so many freebies and I don't want them to go to waste. I want them to go somewhere. So yeah, that's my plan. I'm going to create like a scrapbook collage of memories of the amazing Stray Kids concert. Honestly, the guys handing out the freebies made the atmosphere and made it feel so much more better. And the concert itself was amazing. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit that notification button so you don't hit out on any more videos. I have the Blackpink concert coming up very, very soon, so make sure you stay tuned for that, and I will see you all very soon with another video. Goodbye!